I'm going to be honest, this next one took me a while to include. The woman who sent it asked me not to say her name. She just said, "This happened," and I don't need anyone to believe it, I just needed to say it somewhere. She lives outside of Port Angeles, has for 30 years. She has a dog, a shepherd mix named Cal, that she walks every morning on the trail behind her property. Cal is what she describes as unflappable. 9 years old, seen deer, bears from a distance, all of it. Cal is not a dog that spooks. 3 weeks ago, Cal stopped at a specific point on the trail, about a quarter-mile in, where the trail bends and a small clearing opens up, and refused to move. Planted all 4 paws and started making a sound she had never heard from him in 9 years. Not barking, not growling. She says it was lower than both. A sound coming from somewhere behind the growl, like a warning in a frequency dogs use for things that don't have names. She looked where Cal was looking. The clearing, it was empty. She looked longer. There was something at the far edge of the clearing, right where the trees started again. At first she thought it was a fallen log, same horizontal shape, same gray-brown coloring. Then it breathed. The thing was lying flat, stretched along the ground, and it was long. Much longer than it should have been. She couldn't see where it started at one end, and she couldn't see where it stopped at the other. The tree line swallowed both ends of it. What she could see was the middle section, a surface that expanded and contracted slowly, like breathing, in a rhythm that was just slightly too slow to be natural. Not labored. Just long. Like each breath was a decision. Cal took 3 steps backward and then stopped making sound entirely. Complete silence. She said that was more frightening than the noise. She pulled him, and they walked back to the house, and she did not run. She made herself not run, the same way you make yourself not show something that you're scared. That evening she walked the property perimeter and found, in the mud at the back fence line, a depression, single. Large. The shape didn't match anything she could place, not paw, not hoof, not boot. She took a photo. She said the photo makes her feel sick to look at, not because of what's in it, but because of the size. She still walks Cal. She goes earlier now, while it's still dark, which she admits makes no sense. She says the dark feels safer than whatever was in that clearing in daylight. She didn't explain why she thinks that. She didn't need to. Sometimes I wonder if the things that have been out there for a long time, really out there, in the forests that humans haven't touched much, if they developed patience the way animals develop camouflage. Just learn to be still. Just learn to wait us out. We pass through on our trails and we're so loud. We're so confident. I think some things let us go. And some things follow, just for a while, just to see what we do. If you've heard something tonight in this that felt familiar, some small wrong thing you told yourself was nothing, I want you to sit with that. Not because I want you to be afraid, because sometimes the only honest thing is to admit that there are stretches of this world we do and have names for. You're not alone in the dark, but I'm not entirely sure that's the comfort it sounds like.